Welcome back to Who Died Today USA channel. In the past few days, we have received somber news about the passing of extraordinary talents. Today's episode is dedicated to honoring their memory. Additionally, we will recap the stars we have recently lost. Before we begin, we kindly ask for your support. If this video or the legacies of these remarkable individuals have touched your life, please consider giving this video a thumbs up as a sign of respect and remembrance. Thank you. Today we say goodbye to an icon, a great talent who left an indelible mark on the hearts of her fans. Angie Stone has passed away, but her legacy will live on. Her sudden passing on March 1st, 2025 at the age of 63 in a car accident in Montgomery, Alabama has left the music community and her fans in shock and grief. Angie Stone began her artistic journey in the late 1970s with The Sequence, one of the pioneering female hip-hop groups, famous for the hit Funk You Up. In the 1990s, she continued to shine with the R&B group Vertical Hold before embarking on a brilliant solo career. Neo-soul classics like No More Rain and Wish I Didn't Miss You cemented her status as an icon of the genre, alongside greats like Erykah Badu and Musique Soulchild. Stone's passing was a devastating loss not only to her family, but to the music industry as a whole. Her daughter, Diamond Stone, and son, Michael Archer, with whom she shared a relationship with D'Angelo, expressed their deep grief. Our mother will always be our everything. She was also a beloved grandmother of two, an inspiration to many, and a dedicated artist who devoted herself to her craft. Artists, fans, and organizations have come together to honor her memory. The CIAA, where she was scheduled to perform at a basketball game, held a moment of silence in her honor. Angie Stone's legacy will live on in the hearts of music lovers, just like her soulful melodies, full of passion, depth, and an undying spirit. Next up, we say goodbye to an icon, a pioneer whose voice and presence shaped generations of music lovers. David Johansen has passed away at the age of 75, leaving behind a lasting legacy that spans punk rock, the blues, and beyond. Surrounded by music and flowers, he breathed his last at his home in Staten Island, marking the end of an era for one of rock's most flamboyant and charismatic performers. Johansen first made his mark as the dynamic frontman of the New York Dolls, a band that injected raw energy and unabashed style into the music scene of the early 1970s. Their self-titled debut album, released in 1973, may not have been a commercial hit at the time, but it laid the foundations for punk rock, influencing bands like the Ramones, Kiss, and the Sex Pistols. He later reinvented himself as Buster Poindexter, singing the unforgettable hit Hot 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 and demonstrating his versatility as a performer. In addition to music, Johansen was a natural entertainer, gracing both the big and small screens. From his unforgettable role as the Christmas ghost in Scrooged to his performances in Let It Ride and Oz, he brought humor and intensity to every character. He was a storyteller, a performer, and a true artist who understood that music and acting are two sides of the same coin. As we remember David Johansen, we celebrate a life lived with passion and unbridled creativity. His rebellious spirit, unmistakable voice, and boundless artistry will continue to inspire. Though he is gone, his music, energy, and legacy will live on forever, echoing through time like the hymns he fearlessly performed. Michael Preece, a visionary director whose contributions to television have left a lasting mark on the industry. Preece passed away on February 27, 2025, at the age of 88, from heart failure at his home in Brentwood, Los Angeles. His passing is not only a huge loss for his family and friends, but also a moment of profound sadness for those who cherish the iconic works he helped create. From his early days as a script supervisor to his rise as a prolific director, Preece's journey has been one of passion and dedication. He made a lasting impact with his work on legendary series such as Dallas, Hunter and Walker, Texas Ranger. Directing over 60 episodes of Dallas and an impressive 70 episodes of Walker, Texas Ranger, he played a pivotal role in shaping some of the most beloved shows in American television history. His ability to capture tension, emotion, and action made his storytelling truly unforgettable. Although he retired from directing in 2007, his influence remained strong in the entertainment world. Preece was more than just a filmmaker. He was a storyteller, a mentor to many, and someone who understood the power of cinema. He worked behind the scenes, but his artistic brilliance continued to shine through his work, inspiring new generations of filmmakers. Today, we remember him with deep gratitude and admiration. Although his life's journey has come to an end, the stories that Michael Preece brought to the screen will forever be etched in the hearts of audiences. His legacy, built on creativity and dedication, will stand the test of time. Heavy metal has lost another powerful voice, but his legacy will never fade. The music world mourns the loss of Coburn Pharr, former singer of pioneering Canadian metal band Annihilator, who has died at the age of 62. The heartbreaking news was shared by his former bandmate Jeff Waters, although the cause of passing has not been revealed. As the vocalist behind Never Never Land, 1990, one of Annihilator's most celebrated albums, Pharr left an indelible mark on heavy metal history. Jeff Waters, the band's founding guitarist and singer, paid tribute to his late bandmate, recalling Pharr's unique vocal style that set him apart. Though they hadn't been in touch much over the years, Pharr reunited with Annihilator in 2015 for a special performance on a 70,000-ton metal yacht, providing a nostalgic and emotional moment for longtime fans. It was a reminder of the raw energy and passion that made him such an unforgettable presence in the genre. In 2018, during a difficult period in his life, Pharr met up with Waters in England. Having recently lost his mother and sister, he found solace in their conversations about music and life. The idea of returning to the stage gave him hope, although his personal struggles ultimately prevented it. Still, his impact on heavy metal remains undeniable. His voice, passion, and spirit are forever etched into songs that defined an era. Although he may no longer be with us, Coburn Pharr's voice will never be extinguished. His music lives on, echoing in the hearts of those who found inspiration in his work. Rest in peace, Coburn. Thank you for the music, the memories, and the fire you brought to the world. A luminous star of classic Hollywood has dimmed, but her legacy shines on. Pilar Del Rey, a gifted character actress whose career spanned decades, has passed away at the age of 95. She died of natural causes on February 23, 2025, in Los Angeles, as confirmed by her family. A trailblazer in film and television, Del Rey brought depth, authenticity, and undeniable presence to every role she played, leaving an indelible mark on the entertainment industry. Born in Fort Worth, Texas, in 1929, Del Rey's career began in the late 1940s. She became a member of the Screen Actors Guild in 1949 and appeared in early films such as The Ring, 1952, before landing a role in Giant, 1956. Starring alongside James Dean and Elizabeth Taylor, she portrayed Mrs. Obregon in a pivotal scene that exposed the harsh realities of discrimination, a performance that remains unforgettable. Throughout the 1950s and beyond, she seamlessly transitioned into television, gracing screens in classic series like Dragnet, My Three Sons, The Wild Wild West, and Marcus Welby, M.D. Her versatility allowed her to take on diverse roles across multiple genres, often appearing in different characters within the same series. From westerns to crime dramas, Del Rey's ability to embody each role with authenticity set her apart. In 1995, she was honored at the inaugural AFTRA-ESAG Latino Hispanic Heritage Celebration, recognized by the legendary Ricardo Montalban for her contributions to representation in Hollywood. Beyond her career, Del Rey was a devoted family member, raising 3 nephews as her own. Pilar will forever be remembered for her generosity and love, shared her nephew David Bouzas. Her warmth, talent, and pioneering spirit will live on, both in the hearts of those who knew her and in the unforgettable performances she left behind. A golden era of Hollywood has lost one of its beloved stars, but her legacy endures. Olive Sturgess, the Canadian-born actress, known for her work in classic westerns and the cult horror film The Raven, 1963, has passed away at the age of 91. She died on February 19, 2025, as confirmed by her family. With a career spanning 2 decades and over 300 television appearances, Sturgess was a familiar and cherished presence in the golden age of television, captivating audiences with her talent and charm. Born in Ocean Falls, British Columbia, in 1933 and raised in Vancouver, Sturgess was inspired to pursue acting after seeing Peter Pan on stage. Her journey led her to Hollywood, where she signed with Universal International and quickly became a staple in television, particularly in westerns such as Rawhide, Wagon Train, Maverick, and The Virginian. She also shone in comedies and dramas, appearing in Perry Mason, The Bob Cummings Show, and The Donna Reed Show. However, it was her role alongside Vincent Price, Boris Karloff, and Peter Lorre in The Raven that cemented her place in film history. Reflecting on her time working with Hollywood legends, Sturgess once recalled the chilling thrill of hearing Karloff's voice on set and sensing Jack Nicholson's emerging talent. Though she left acting in the 1970s to focus on family, her contributions to television and film remain unforgettable. She often lamented the loss of storytelling depth in modern TV, reminiscing about the era when shows had heart, humor, and meaning. Beyond her screen presence, Sturgess was a devoted wife to musician Dale Anderson and a loving mother. Her warmth, grace, and undeniable talent will live on in the hearts of those who knew her and those who continue to discover her work. Olive Sturgess, thank you for the stories, the memories, and the magic.
They put him in a straitjacket and took him away. That was the last. And that's too bad because we were...
A visionary of the Beat generation and a pioneer of multimedia art, Gerd Stern leaves behind a legacy as vibrant and boundary-pushing as the era he helped shape. The poet, artist, and countercultural icon passed away on February 17, 2025 in Manhattan at the age of 96. A relentless experimenter, Stern was a key figure in the explosion of psychedelic, sensory-driven art in the 1960s, combining poetry, technology, and performance into exhilarating spectacles that challenged perceptions and redefined artistic expression. From his early days with beat luminaries such as Allen Ginsberg, William Burroughs, and Maya Angelou, to his role in founding the group Yusko, Stern has been at the heart of the cultural revolution. His installations, filled with flashing lights, kinetic sculptures, and sound collages, are not just art, but experiences, meant to be immersive and overwhelming. His oft-quoted quote, "You have to get out of your head to use your head," sums up his philosophy of breaking through conventional patterns of thought to reach deeper truths. Even as the psychedelic era faded, Stern remained an innovator. He turned to academia, co-founded Intermedia Systems Corporation, and then, surprisingly, found himself leading the American Cheese Society, channeling the same passion for sensory experience into a love of artisanal flavors. His eclectic journey, from poetry to technology, from counterculture to fine cheese, reflects an insatiable curiosity and a refusal to be limited by labels. With his passing, the world has lost not just a poet and an artist, but a true seeker, someone who believed that art, in all its forms, should be felt, lived, and constantly reimagined. His impact will live on in the echoes of his words, the flickers of his multimedia creations, and the minds he inspired to see beyond the ordinary. Thank you for your vision, your disruption, and your endless exploration, Gerd Stern. Breaking news. Celebrating Barry Gibb. A legacy of music, resilience, and timeless influence. Barry Gibb is more than just a musician. He is a living legend, a songwriter whose melodies have become the soundtrack to countless lives. As the last surviving member of the Bee Gees, his journey has been one of unparalleled success, deep personal loss, and an unshakable love for music. Through decades of triumphs and challenges, Barry's voice, both as a singer and a storyteller, has shaped the very essence of popular music. Today, we honor his legacy, his resilience, and the indelible mark he continues to leave on the world. Born on September 1st, 1946, on the Isle of Man and raised in Manchester, England, Barry's connection to music was undeniable from an early age. Alongside his twin brothers, Robin and Maurice, he formed the Bee Gees, a group that would revolutionize the industry. Their first taste of stardom came in the 1960s, when their heartfelt ballads captured the spirit of a generation. But it was in the 1970s, during the disco revolution, that Barry's unmistakable falsetto and songwriting genius catapulted them to global superstardom. Hits like Stayin' Alive, Night Fever, How Deep Is Your Love, and More Than a Woman dominated the airwaves, making the Saturday Night Fever soundtrack one of the best-selling albums of all time. The impact of the Bee Gees extends far beyond record sales. With over 220 million records sold, they rank among the most successful artists in history. But Barry's influence wasn't confined to his own band. His songwriting talents extended to legends like Barbra Streisand, Diana Ross, Kenny Rogers, and Dolly Parton. His compositions, known for their emotional depth and signature harmonies, became anthems of love, longing, and passion. Few artists can claim the rare achievement of having #1 hits in 4 consecutive decades, but Barry did, proving his timeless appeal and adaptability. Yet behind the glitz and glamour, Barry has endured profound personal struggles. The loss of his brothers Maurice in 2003 and Robin in 2012 left an unfillable void in his heart. "I feel like a lonely man now," he once admitted, reflecting on the absence of the two people who had been by his side since childhood. Their bond was not just musical, it was the foundation of his entire life. Losing them meant losing parts of himself, and despite the unwavering love from his fans, the silence left by their absence was deafening. Despite these heartbreaks, Barry never allowed grief to define him. His love for music remained stronger than ever, pushing him to keep performing, recording, and sharing his gift with the world. In 2018, his contributions to music were officially recognized when he was knighted by Queen Elizabeth II, becoming Sir Barry Gibb. This honor was more than just a title. It was a recognition of a lifetime of dedication, an acknowledgement of the countless songs that had brought joy, comfort, and inspiration to millions. Barry's life has been a testament to resilience in every sense. Even from a young age, he faced challenges that could have shaped a different destiny. At just 2 years old, he suffered a horrific accident, pulling a pot of boiling water onto himself, resulting in severe burns. But even at that tender age, he fought through pain and adversity, a determination that would define his entire life. He carried those scars, not as a sign of weakness, but as a symbol of survival, a reflection of the perseverance that would later help him navigate the highs and lows of fame. Beyond his career, Barry has always placed immense value on family. While fame often tears relationships apart, his marriage to Linda Gray, whom he wed in 1970, has been a rare and beautiful exception. For more than 50 years, she has been his rock, standing beside him through the dizzying heights of success and the unbearable depths of loss. Their enduring love story is a testament to loyalty, devotion, and the power of a strong partnership, one that has provided Barry with the stability and strength to continue his journey. Barry Gibb's legacy is more than just his music. It is his unbreakable spirit, his ability to reinvent himself, and his refusal to let the past dictate his future. Even as musical trends evolve, his work continues to inspire new generations of artists. From disco anthems to heartfelt ballads, his songs have woven themselves into the fabric of time, bringing people together, evoking memories, and standing as a testament to the power of melody and storytelling. So, as we reflect on his extraordinary life, we ask, what is your favorite Barry Gibb moment? Was it his breathtaking falsetto in the Bee Gees, his emotional songwriting, or his incredible perseverance in the face of loss? Join us in celebrating the life, music, and legacy of a true icon. Gary Crotty, known professionally as Biff Wiff, passed away on February 14, 2025, after a battle with cancer. He was a talented actor who left a lasting impression on audiences with his charming, humorous, yet deeply heartfelt performances. Though much of his career was spent in supporting roles, Wiff had an uncanny ability to captivate viewers with his authentic and relatable acting style. Starting his career in 1986 with a role in The New Gidget, Biff Wiff remained dedicated to his craft for decades. He appeared in numerous popular television series such as Roseanne, Desperate Housewives, It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. However, it was not until 2021 that he gained widespread recognition with his unforgettable portrayal of an irreverent Santa Claus in I Think You Should Leave. This role not only brought laughter to many, but also led to his first ever official interview after years in the industry. Following this breakthrough, he continued to land notable roles in projects such as Everything Everywhere All at Once, Jury Duty, and the 2023 film Self-Reliance, in which he delivered his most significant performance to date. In 2024, he also appeared in 2 music videos for the band Drug Church, further showcasing his versatility and dedication to his craft. Biff Wiff's passing is a great loss to fans and colleagues alike. Before his death, he received overwhelming support from the community, particularly from fans of I Think You Should Leave, who generously contributed to his medical fund. His legacy is not only defined by his memorable performances, but also by his optimism, passion for acting, and the joy he brought to so many people.
When we have an Ohio jury going into a weekend session to address, especially a holiday weekend session.
A gifted journalist, an inspiring editor, and an unwavering mentor, Tim Curran devoted his life to the pursuit of truth and storytelling. His passing on February 9, 2025, is a loss not only to journalism, but also to the close-knit community on Capitol Hill that he called home. Curran's career at Roll Call began as an eager intern at the end of the Reagan era, and he quickly proved himself to be a tenacious reporter. He navigated the shifting tides of Washington politics throughout the 1990s, and then took the helm of Roll Call as editor during the explosion of the digital age. His leadership was marked by an unwavering commitment to journalistic excellence, a keen sense of storytelling, and an ability to balance the weight of national politics with the intimate stories of the people who made Capitol Hill what it is today. But Curran's legacy goes far beyond headlines and acronyms. He was the kind of guy who made time for a drink and a laugh after a hard day's work, who could discuss a breaking news story with the same enthusiasm as he would a great novel or his cat's latest antics. Whether in the newsroom or in a neighbor's backyard, he was warm, wise, and comradely. Tim Curran was more than just an editor. He was a beacon of light for those around him. His influence will live on in the journalists he mentored, the stories he championed, and the friendships he fostered.
They're going through a magazine and thumbing through. They you want to have them stop.
Renowned for his meticulously researched and visually striking depictions of American history, Mort Künstler was one of the greatest artists the United States has ever known. His works, especially his paintings of the American Civil War, brought the past to life with breathtaking accuracy and cinematic grandeur. Although he is no longer with us, Künstler's artistic legacy endures in museums, galleries, and the hearts of those who cherish historical art. Künstler's artistic journey began in the 1950s, with bold illustrations for adventure novels and men's magazines. His ability to blend drama with historical accuracy earned him commissions from National Geographic and major advertising agencies. By the 1970s, he transitioned to fine art, creating over 350 paintings of Civil War battles, each thoroughly researched to ensure authenticity. His 2011 version of Washington Crossing the Delaware corrects inaccuracies in Emanuel Leutz's famous 1851 painting, demonstrating his dedication to both artistic excellence and historical truth. Beyond his technical brilliance, Künstler displays a deep insight for history. From capturing the launch of the space shuttle Columbia to honoring the Buffalo Soldiers, he depicted moments that shaped America's identity. His ability to evoke emotions through composition and detail earned him comparisons to Norman Rockwell, Frederick Remington, and Winslow Homer. Mort Künstler passed away on February 2, 2025, at the age of 97. He was not just a painter, but a guardian of history, a storyteller through brushstrokes, and an inspiration to generations of artists and historians. His works will continue to educate, inspire, and remind us of the power of art in preserving the past. His legacy is indelible, and his impact is immeasurable.
Two-door hardtop has a base sticker price, excluding dealer prep.
Destination charges, title, and taxes.
$28.95.
John Erwin, the talented and reclusive voice actor best known for his role as He-Man in the iconic 1980s cartoon series, has died at the age of 88. His deep, majestic voice defined a generation of animation, turning He-Man into a beloved hero for millions of fans. Though he shunned the spotlight, Erwin's contributions to the world of voice acting were immense, leaving a lasting mark on the industry. Erwin's career spanned decades, beginning in the 1950s with live-action roles, including a recurring role as Teddy on the Western series Rawhide. However, it was his animation work that made him a legend. He voiced the arrogant Reggie Mantle in the Archie cartoons throughout the 1970s before taking on the dual roles of He-Man and Prince Adam in He-Man and the Masters of the Universe from 1983 to 85. He also voiced Beast Man and other characters, demonstrating his incredible versatility. His portrayal of He-Man was so iconic that he later reprised the role in a 2005 episode of Family Guy. In addition to animation, Erwin's distinctive voice graced television commercials, most notably as Morris the Cat in the 1970s. His narration work for shows like Here's Lucy and films like Back to the Future. Part 2 showcased his versatility and rich voice. Despite the admiration of fans around the world, he chose to remain private, refusing to appear at conventions and preferring a solitary life. John Erwin passed away around January 20th, 2025, leaving behind a legacy of unforgettable performances. His voice, full of power and warmth, will continue to resonate through the characters he brought to life. While he may have preferred to stay in the background, his impact on animation and storytelling is undeniable. He was and will always be the true voice of a hero.
Elvis's role and when they were testing me.
Right.
And when I walked onto the studio.
On January 17th, 2025, Jan Shepard, the beloved actress known for her roles alongside Elvis Presley and her prolific television career, passed away at the age of 96. With more than 2 decades dedicated to the arts, she left behind a legacy of warmth, talent, and unforgettable performances. Her presence in Hollywood, particularly in classic westerns and memorable films, ensures her lasting impact on audiences worldwide. Shepard is best remembered for her role as Mimi, Elvis Presley's on-screen sister in the 1958 classic King Creole, a film Presley himself regarded as his favorite. 8 years later, she reunited with him in Paradise, Hawaiian style. Off-screen, they share a close bond, with Presley playfully referring to her as his real-life sister. Their friendship was filled with laughter, kindness, and heartfelt gestures, including a rare appearance by Presley at a surprise birthday party organized for Shepard. Beyond film, Shepard was a familiar face on television, appearing in over 30 westerns and acclaimed series such as Gunsmoke, Rawhide, Perry Mason, and The Virginian. She also had a long-running role in the CBS soap opera The Clear Horizon, showcasing her versatility and dedication to her craft. Her performances in cult classics like Attack of the Giant Leeches added further depth to her diverse career. Born Josephine Angela Sorbello on March 19, 1928, Shepard's journey from a small-town girl in Pennsylvania to a Hollywood mainstay was one of perseverance and passion. She was married to actor Ray Boyle for nearly 70 years until his passing in 2022. Shepard is survived by her son, Brandon Boyle. Her legacy remains an integral part of film and television history, a testament to her enduring grace and talent.
Aujourd'hui, 90% des gens travaillent pour quelqu'un d'autre.
Some melodies transcend time, becoming woven into the very fabric of a culture, carrying emotions, memories, and dreams across generations. The world lost one of its greatest musical architects on January 17, 2025, as Stéphane Venne passed away at the age of 83. His songs, filled with poetry and passion, left an indelible mark on Quebec's cultural heritage and the Francophone world. More than a composer, Venne was a storyteller, a visionary who captured the essence of life, love, and renewal through music. Among his most iconic works is C'est le début d'un temps nouveau, an anthem of hope that defined an era and remains a beacon of optimism today. His compositions, performed by legendary artists such as René Claude, Isabelle Pierre, and Nicole Martin, transcended mere lyrics and melodies, becoming anthems of identity and resilience. With 9 of his songs achieving SOCAN classic status, Venne's contributions to music are immeasurable, each one a masterpiece of both emotion and craftsmanship. Beyond his artistry, Venne was a tireless advocate for songwriters' rights. He played a crucial role in founding the Société professionnelle des auteurs et des compositeurs du Québec, SPASQ, and served on the boards of organizations that fought for the recognition and protection of creators. His dedication ensured that songwriters had a voice, not only through their music, but in the industry itself. As we remember Stéphane Venne, we celebrate a life devoted to music, storytelling, and the power of song to unite and inspire. His melodies will continue to echo through time, a testament to the profound beauty he gifted to the world. His music is not just a legacy, It is a promise that art, when created with passion and sincerity, never fades.
It has, it's moving, but it has a happy ending. My version is.
The world of dance and theater lost a true visionary on January 14th, 2025, with the passing of Lynne Taylor-Corbett at the age of 78. A choreographer of extraordinary talent, she left an indelible mark on Broadway, film, and the hearts of those she worked with. From the electrifying moves in Footloose to the elegance of swing, Taylor-Corbett's work was a celebration of movement, rhythm, and storytelling through dance. Her impact stretched far beyond one stage or screen. She worked tirelessly to shape performances in productions like Titanic, Chess, and Jackie, while also lending her creativity to films such as My Blue Heaven and Vanilla Sky. Though she was a gifted dancer with Alvin Ailey's company, it was in choreography that she truly found her voice, bringing a unique blend of athleticism and emotion to her work. Her ability to transform non-dancers into performers, as she did with Kevin Bacon in Footloose, showcased her incredible skill as both a teacher and an artist. Taylor-Corbett believed that dance should be an experience shared between performer and audience, a philosophy that guided her groundbreaking work. She was not just a choreographer but a storyteller, using movement to convey deep emotion and meaning. Her dedication to the arts continued with Distant Thunder, her most recent project focusing on Native American culture. She is survived by her son, Sean, and 5 sisters, along with the countless artists she mentored. Her passion and artistry will continue to inspire generations to come, ensuring that her legacy in dance and theater remains as vibrant as ever. Jack Waddell, a gifted opera singer who became one of Broadway's most respected vocal coaches, has shaped the voices of countless performers, leaving an indelible mark on the stage. Named an unsung hero of Broadway in 2023, his dedication to nurturing talent has transformed careers and inspired generations. Born in Bloomington, Illinois in 1941, Waddell's journey began with a passion for opera. After graduating from Illinois Wesleyan University in 1963, he headed to the big stages of New York. However, faced with limited opportunities as a black performer in the opera world, he blazed a new trail in West Germany, where he captivated audiences with his technical talent and emotional depth. Fluent in several languages, he starred in productions of Don Carlos, and even shared the stage with a young Donna Summer in the 1968 Munich production of Hair. Returning to the United States in the 1980s, Waddell devoted himself to coaching and mentoring some of Broadway's finest. From Brian Stokes, Mitchell, and Jessica Vosk to Brandon Victor Dixon, his students credit him with shaping their voices and careers. His influence was not limited to technique. He instilled confidence, artistry, and a deep love of the performing arts in all who studied under him. On January 1, 2025, Jack Waddell passed away at the age of 83. Jack Waddell's legacy will live on in the voices he trained and the artists he nurtured. Memorial services celebrating his life will be held in Bloomington, Normal, New York City, and Hamburg, ensuring that his profound impact on the world of music and theater will never be forgotten. Breaking news. Mariah Carey, the global icon known for her 5-octave vocal range and record-breaking hits, has captivated audiences for over 3 decades. With timeless songs like Hero, We Belong Together, and the holiday anthem All I Want for Christmas Is You, Carey has solidified her place as one of the greatest artists of all time. However, her journey to stardom has not been without challenges. From personal struggles to industry battles, Carey has consistently demonstrated resilience, proving that true legends are defined not only by their talent, but also by their strength. What are your thoughts on Mariah Carey's incredible career and perseverance? Let's take a deeper look at the life of this legendary diva. Born on March 27, 1969 in Huntington, New York, Mariah Carey's path to fame was one of perseverance and undeniable talent. She burst onto the music scene in 1990 with her self-titled debut album, producing an unprecedented 4 consecutive #1 singles on the Billboard Hot 100. Her voice, an instrument of pure emotion, quickly set her apart, earning her comparisons to greats like Whitney Houston and Aretha Franklin. But what made her rise even more impressive was her ability to not just sing, but to write and produce her own music, an aspect that has cemented her influence in the industry. Her career soared throughout the 90s and early 2000s, with landmark albums like Music Box, Daydream, and The Emancipation of Mimi, all of which showcased her ability to blend pop, R&B, and hip-hop effortlessly. Hits like Fantasy, One Sweet Day, and We Belong Together dominated the charts, making her one of the best-selling female artists in history. Yet, behind the glitz and glamour, Carey was fighting battles both personal and professional, struggles that would ultimately test her resilience. Mariah Carey has been open about her struggles with mental health. In 2018, she revealed that she had been diagnosed with bipolar disorder in 2001, a condition she initially kept private out of fear of stigma. For years, she battled severe mood swings and depression while maintaining the image of a flawless pop diva. It was only after seeking professional help and therapy that she felt empowered to share her journey, using her platform to advocate for mental health awareness and self-care. Her personal life has also been a subject of much speculation and scrutiny. Her highly publicized marriage to Sony Music executive Tommy Mottola in the early 90s was marked by control and restrictions that Carey later described as stifling. After breaking free from that relationship, she sought creative independence, but the industry was not always kind to her. In the early 2000s, following a very public breakdown and a failed film venture with Glitter, many critics wrote her off. But like a true phoenix, Carey made one of the most remarkable comebacks in music history with The Emancipation of Mimi, 2005, proving that she was far from done. In addition to career and personal struggles, Carey has also faced legal disputes. In 2024, she found herself in a lawsuit filed by her brother, Morgan Carey, who accused her of defamation in her memoir, The Meaning of Mariah Carey. Despite the ongoing legal battle, she has continued to remain focused on her artistry and her loyal fan base, the Lambily, who have stood by her through every high and low. Recently, fans have expressed concern over Carey's health. During a performance in Las Vegas, she was seen moving cautiously on stage, sparking speculation about potential health issues. While she has not publicly addressed any major medical conditions, her demanding schedule and years of performing undoubtedly take a toll. In 2023, she had to cancel a Christmas concert due to illness, reminding everyone that even the most unstoppable icons need time to rest and recover. Despite these challenges, Carey continues to thrive. She has embraced a new phase in her career, focusing on passion projects, special performances, and celebrating her legacy. At the Red Sea International Film Festival in 2024, she spoke about her desire to step away from the pressure of the mainstream music industry, emphasizing that she no longer feels the need to prove herself to anyone. This newfound sense of freedom allows her to fully embrace her artistry on her own terms. Mariah Carey's story is one of triumph, transformation, and tenacity. From industry control to personal breakdowns, from health struggles to record-breaking successes, she has faced it all with unwavering grace. Her legacy extends beyond just music. She is a cultural icon, a voice for those struggling with mental health, and a symbol of perseverance. Through every challenge, Carey has remained true to herself, proving that she is more than just a singer. She is an inspiration. What do you think about Mariah Carey's journey? Have her songs been a part of your life soundtrack? How do you feel about her resilience in the face of adversity? Share your thoughts below, and let's celebrate the incredible legacy of one of the greatest voices of our time.